Welcome to Toronto, Canada, circa 1901. Some would say a much simpler time, but no. Murder, mystery, and intrigue is lurking around every cobblestone corner. This week, the Mercer Report is on the set of the Murdoch Mysteries, and I helped Detective Murdoch solve his greatest puzzle yet. Who is stealing all the boiled eggs from the lunch table? You won't believe who it is.
All right, here we go. Lock it up, guys.
And on any TV set, the man in charge is the showrunner. This is Peter Mitchell. He is the showrunner. Hello, Peter. How are you?
Hi, Rick.
Not just the showrunner, you are also the executive producer, the director of this episode, and you wrote this episode.
Indeed.
Do you find that the show is the kind of show where you can explore modern themes with, you know, inside the show? Like you're
Well, certainly that's what we try to do, yeah.
So, like, next season, will, like, the mayor be an ether addict?
We've already used the mayor twice this year.
Oh, really? And what's he into?
He runs a coal and coke manufacturing business.
There you go.
So we thought that was
Not that our mayor would touch coal. Okay, I'm hearing someone yell,
I'm hearing
finals,
finals,
you go, her director.
Thank you.
We'll chat. Now there's going to be some directing going on and some acting.
Action!
Do you have any idea who might want to do this to him?
No one would want to do this to my husband. He is a good man who is lifting all around him up out of poverty.
And cut!
Security?
And look who it is, Jonny Harris, who plays Constable Crabtree. Hello, Jonny, how are you?
Rick, nice to have you here.
Good to see you, sir. Now, I know you're working today, but you're going to take some time and show me around?
Absolutely, I will, yeah.
What's going on here now, John?
Well, the camera will track the real Murdoch at the far end over there,
Right.
and then as our horse-drawn fire engine comes racing in, he'll duck, the stunt Murdoch will run into frame and jump onto the moving carriage.
This is some action. We're about to see some action. Seamless.
In that case, the stunt Murdoch actually said the lines, and then, of course, they'll do additional
Dialogue
recording.
replacement. So, Jonny, what are we doing here?
Automated dialogue replacement.
That's correct, because you were doing a vintage TV show, and sometimes you're out there and you're acting like it's 1901, and then Air Canada 6427 flies over your head, right?
Or maybe if we've messed up our lines also.
Right. That doesn't happen, though, does it?
No.
The actors come in and they re-record their dialogue.
You sort of lip sync to yourself.
So what's going on in this scene now?
So we're just digging a hole, both literally and
Do you
figuratively.
have to make the sound
Yes,
of
exactly. That's the kind, Rick, that I hate.
the throat clear.
Throat clear, exactly.
Serious breath.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do some acting.
Maybe your man really was delusional.
I don't know, George. At the time he seemed very lucid.
Interesting choice.
I went with a bad East Indian accent. We'll try that again.
Maybe your man really was delusional.
I don't know, George. At the time, he seemed quite lucid. So very lucid. No, so very certain. That's it. Okay, I'll get it this time.
Maybe your man really was delusional.
I don't know, George. At the time, he seemed quite lucid. So very certain. That was wicked.
That was...
That's awesome. Thank you. And this is the star of Murdoch Mysteries, Yannick Bisson. Hello, Yannick. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well. Welcome.
Yannick, how many years has the show been on?
We're filming season 7.
I think if people work in television, everyone likes to think they have a crystal ball, but if someone came to me and they said, we're going to have a detective show, but it's set in 1901 in Toronto.
They'd stop you right there.
Yeah, they would say no. No,
And
there's
they'd
no
knock you up.
There's no guns, there's no machine guns.
No.
You're solving things with your mind. Why is it a big hit?
I have no idea. There are a lot of different small things that I think add up to this show, and it has a lot of appeal to a lot of people. It's got the murder mystery, it's got romance, it's got sort of fantastical qualities.
Now, Stephen Harper has been on the show.
Right.
That's a little weird. What do you think of when someone says, you know, the Prime Minister, this is his favorite show?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fan of the show, knew the show very well. He could even spot things that had been altered physically on our sets.
So he's actually up there at 24 watching when he's not in the basement crying. This is a big set. This is a big show you got. Well, look, it's like...
It's the little show that could, you know?
Oh, what's in here?
This is sort of the bad part of town. If
I
the
guess.
CBC bigwigs found out we
Whoa,
were here, they'd be very upset.
This is like, that's Toronto in the past. This is Toronto of the future.
We've gone through a sort of...
If Olivia Chow becomes mayor. Is it exciting for you to have all the guest stars come on the show?
Yeah.
Because everyone's done it.
All the big Canadian stars have been on the show.
All the best actors have been on the show.
All the best ones, yeah.
Do you have like a buddy on the show? Like, you know, beat cop buddy or something?
Beat cop buddy.
We could be beat cops. We could like go on little adventures, and then at the end of the season, we could have one of those like montages where we look back at all the wonderful adventures we had together. Notice of an election, if a candidate delivers their nomination papers late, the election shall be avoided.
Told ya.
Excuse me, sir, is your icebox running? You better go catch it.
Best talk to Yannick.
I like it. Thanks for having me on the Murdoch Mysteries.
Rick, thanks for coming.
Alrighty. Beat Cup Buddies.